Hello guys and welcome to GWF Pro. I'm of course your main commentator, Marky Martz, and I am alongside Tim Price.
Yep, great to be here for, another edition of Monday Night Raw. And, what a way to kick off the show here.
Yeah, what a way to kick it off here as Dom will be going against Jordy. And, I don't know if you noticed there on Jordy's sideline is Dom's old manager, Virgil. Virgil already looking for new clients already, but coming out first. He is still on a quest to be great again. Now he's going to try and do it without Virgil.
Yep, here he is. Here is Tom, and was it a wise decision to drop Virgil? Well, we're going to find out, but very interested in how Virgil as well aligning with Dom's opponent here tonight.
Yeah, let's see, is that going to be the case indeed? And of course, Dom, he wasn't really getting much success under Virgil. Now he's going to be trying to find success elsewhere by himself, really trying to find himself outwards, really trying to make himself great again by himself this time. Let's see if that's going to work here. But of course, Virgil, being a smart man, he's not going to be running around with no clients. He's already found himself a new one.
Yeah, he's already found himself a new way to make his money with a new client, and Dom feels that he's dropped, the dead weight that was holding him back, but who knows? We have to see, can Dom finally get that, the wheels of his quest finally turning.
And guys, of course, the polls are open for you guys to vote on these matches live. Of course, if you guys are watching on the network, if you guys can make it to our show 6 in the East, 11 in the UK, Monday nights, why not come down and make it and be here for our betting polls? And of course, people will be voting between right now Dom, Jordy, and we have recently added a new choice that you guys can now pick, which could be DQ, or of course it will also count for double count out as well. So let's see. That is really just a golden snitch. If you put a vote into there, you could be going out a rich man, because I doubt many people are going to be going for it.
No, I doubt that very much, but here is Jordy, and of course, he's got Virgil, and could this be a real turning point for Jordy though? Could he find real success having Virgil at his side?
Yeah, we could be seeing that indeed. Of course, Jordy, not a man of really success on his own. He may have skills all day, but he doesn't have skills in picking up victory. Maybe with Virgil on his side, he may be able to change that around, and maybe we could be even seeing him going after Morgan Wolf, or whoever the winner is after the United Kingdom tournament, if they beat Morgan Wolf at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it's very interesting times here in GWF and here on Raw. Let's get this match underway.
Yeah, let's get this match underway here. Tim, who are you going to go for here? Are you going to go for Virgil's old client or his new client here?
No, I think I may go with Jordy for this one. I think, having Virgil this side, I think this is actually going to work out better for Jordy than it ever did Dom. We could be seeing the real rise of Jordy in the world of GWF.
Yeah, we could be seeing the rise of Jordy here. Dom getting, already getting the face of his old manager, Virgil here. Jordy, this could be a time for him to really find himself now that he's got a manager with him. Now he's got Virgil, a man that's found his success before GWF was around. He can really show Jordy to the way of stardom here, and it could all start with beating his former client Dom here tonight. And there's a big double axe handle.
Yeah, Jordy's showing off a bit of that high risk with the double axe handle, and he's in dominant control of Dom right now.
In control right now. Dom reversing that suplex. Jordy was trying to go for it there, but of course you got to pay close attention to Dom's left leg there. Of course, injuring that knee in a jet ski accident during the offseason. Some doctors even said he's lucky to even be walking right now, but he is still able to wrestle. He has to wear that knee brace at all times. Surely that has to be a hindrance, as look at Jordy going after that leg right now.
Yeah, that bracelet is like just painting a huge target on your body for well, Jordy to target, and that's exactly what he's doing. That is just, well, some veteran instinct there to go after a target like that.
Yeah, you say a veteran instinct there, and maybe that veteran instinct is already rubbing off from Virgil onto Jordy here, going after, injuries that everybody knows is out to that left leg. Now going for a cover. Could Dom get him here? One. No, only one count. I'm going to quickly go and see what the fans are saying here. And no, shockingly answers here. Fans in high hopes of a DQ or a double count out here. 47.9. Oh my goodness, greatness and progress from Jordy, stealing it from Dom.
Yeah, I'm just trying to rub it in Dom's face that he is the better competitor here. He's going to be hugely more successful with Virgil at his side than Dom ever was.
Yeah, we're going for a cover, going for it too. No. And on the other side here, we got 44.3 for Jordy. So fans very much behind Jordy. That only was 7.8 for Dom. Not many fans believing in Dom. I mean, he's in really a low point in his life. He's not picking up victories. He just dropped his manager. He needs something to really get himself going and really get behind the fans here.
Yeah, as we're seeing the jump in Jordy out of that. Well, that springboard close on it. Could this be it? No.
Only a 2 count there. Jordy trying to find a victory there with his jumping abilities, but hasn't been able to do it here. And continuing that cruiserweight style is Jordy.
Yeah, he's got that cruiserweight high-flying style. That's what has brought Jordy to, well, the world of GWF, and it's what can get him to success. It's just been a bit of a difficult road.
Yeah, been more of a difficult road, and well, I mean, we've been seeing it from the UK tournament. I mean, some of these UK people really know how to fly. As a big Dom sandwich there. I mean, we saw it in the United Kingdom tournament this week. We'll be talking about that match later on, but right now, greatness is in progress.
Oh, it's that big greatness in progress, and look at this.
One,
Jordy be out.
No. And not able to get him there.
No, not able to get him there. Jordy convincingly kicking out of that, but Dom's kind of up top. What is he thinking here?
Oh my goodness, dropping down the double knees there. And mind you, one of those have that big brace on them.
I don't know how wise that always is.
Yeah, of course, you never know, what that brace is really made of. It may be hurting Dom, but it may be hurting Jordy, but how much is it affecting Dom to use those kind of moves while having that brace on him?
It's got to be affected him, I think, pretty badly, Of course, yeah, it looks like there is maybe some steel in there with the brace, but I think it's going to hurt Dom more than anything.
A spinning DDT there from the second row cuts open Dom. And well, we already got blood here in our opening contest. Jordy will get to continue for Snapmare Takeover.
Yeah, and Jordy's just been dominating pretty much most of this matchup. He's just kept on. Well, the ball came here, and I think Tom's.
Oh, we got the jump in. Jordy! There he goes! Middle of the ring. All he has to do is pin him, but he may have exhausted himself. Did he waste too much time?
I think he could have.
1, 2. Yes, he did. I feel like he would have had him down for a 5 count if he wasn't too exhausted after the jump in Jordy.
Yeah, sometimes you go for those high risk maneuvers. It just takes so much out of you. It can really cost you a matchup. That's why they call it high risk, high reward.
Yeah, the reward was high, but the exhaustion was down low. But now, look at this, a spike DDT on Jordy. And now Dom, look at this, trying to get behind the fans. The fans that only put 7.8% behind him.
Yeah, they don't have much, faith in Tom when it comes to, well, the voting here. But maybe, the fans of Red Arena are more, in hopes of Tom.
Yeah, and look at this, another greatness in progress. But he's too close to the ropes. No, wait, Dom. Smart thinking here. Moving him away from the ropes. Now going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And a big victory for Dom. But still, an amazing showcase from Jordy. Some great talent showing off. Maybe Virgil can work with there.
Yes, certainly, but well, it looks like Tom's, rubbed it in the face of Virgil just a little bit. As he was pinning Jordan, you could just see him staring at Virgil, saying, I really don't need you.
Yeah, saying he doesn't need him there, and just look at Dom. Really confidence and victory there. A huge victory for Dom as we will be continuing on here tonight as we have Tyson Kidd versus Austin Woodward.
Yeah, but Tyson Kidd, well, he's got a bit of a huge test ahead of him against, well, the man they call the Dark Prince, Austin Woodward.
And, well, coming out first, it is Tyson Kidd here in Albuquerque. And this man, he's been really lost ever since he lost his former tag team partner, Cesaro, to what was Warzone at the time before it defunct from us. But now, Tyson Kidd really just floating around, trying to find something that's going to really click with him. I mean, if he can get a win over a man like Austin Woodward, over the Dark Prince, that could be huge for him.
I think that would be huge for Tyson Kidd if he could get victory over the Dark Prince. I think a lot of people will be looking at Tyson Kidd and going, well, this guy, he potentially serves a shot at that hardcore championship.
Yeah, we could be seeing him going after the hardcore championship. I mean, both these guys are really good contenders for the hardcore championship. Or we could even, I believe we can even see Austin Woodward going after the United Kingdom championship. These guys, they can really go for those big time belts there.
Yeah, I have to agree with that, but well, you're seeing it, Tyson Kidd, he doesn't pack tab forever. We'll tell him Austin Woodward to bring it, but, well, here he is.
Yeah, here he is. Here comes Austin Woodward, the Dark Prince in this Dark Kingdom. Kevin King has already said it. Once Kevin King no longer feels he is fit to run the throne, he will land over all his riches to Austin Woodward, the heir to the Dark Kingdom.
Yeah, and well, what an heir that could be, as we're saying. Well, you mean you look at Kevin King, and he is, well, the World Heavyweight Champion of GWF, and Austin Woodward, he could be, a future one of those as well.
That could be what Kevin King is talking about. We could be seeing a future with Austin Woodward as the GWF World Heavyweight Champion. That could be in the future. Kevin King, I'm sure he will see that it happens, that when he eventually feels ready, that he is no longer ready to rule, he will pass it down to his heir.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that goes. I mean, how much time is left in really the career of Kevin King? I mean, I think there's still many years left. I don't know if Austin Woodward truly is the guy to just wait around for that amount of time.
Yeah, we do not know indeed. I mean, Kevin King, how long does he have left? Does he think he's only have a couple of months? Does he think he's got years left in him? I don't think he even knows. And with that being said, I don't think Austin Woodward knows. And like you said, he'll be waiting to try and get really what is meant for him. Let's see if he really does have that sort of patience. But of course, Kevin King will be defending his title at the Royal Rumble. We'll be finding out the number contender in the next coming weeks. But so far, it really seems to be pointing towards Dana Six's new, really, apprentice, I would say, of the Black Mantis.
Yeah, that was just weird, but well, right now we've got to focus on this matchup. But what could be covering the mind of Austin Woodward, though, after, well, that matchup he had 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, after that huge matchup that he had, of course, against the Black Mantis, that network exclusive match, he wasn't able to pick up the victory. Black Mantis able to pick it up there. But now working over on Tyson Kidd, he needs to really get some sort of momentum for himself, and he could get it with Tyson Kidd here, as I'm going to be closing up the betting pool here. And well, very different from the last match. 0% going for the DQ or double count out here. 74.1% going for Austin Woodward, 25.9% for Tyson Kidd. A lot of fans are in really belief of Austin Woodward, thinks he can get it done here.
Yes, I mean, Austin Woodward, he is a very skilled competitor in there, and, is Tyson Kidd finally, finding where he needs to be, or is he still maybe a little bit lost and confused without Cesaro around?
He may still be lost. Maybe he should be going under that Virgil brand as well. I mean, Virgil, he seems to be finding clients. He picked up Jordy. He said he's going to try and pick him up and really be a top person in the United Kingdom division. Well, he had a loss today, but still a very great outing from Jordy Reed's the best we've seen of him ever since he came over to GWF Raw.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see, but look at this. Right now, Austin Woodward is just dominated Tyson Kidd, just beating him down. Oh, good lord.
There's that big scissor kick there.
Yeah, that scissors kick and just so much velocity behind it there. Austin Woodward got to span like crazy.
Yeah, and of course, another story that's been going around. I mean, especially with Damian Hunter's United Kingdom tournament match that's going to be on the network next week. I mean, he was attacked by Crazy J, or at least we think by Crazy J. I mean, it was backstage 2 weeks ago. He went in after him, and, well, the cameras back there, they all of a sudden just went dark, the lights were out, and then when they came back on, it was just Damian Hunter on the ground. He was taken to a local medical facility immediately, and Crazy J is nowhere to be seen ever since that moment. Nobody has been able to get in contact with him. Nobody, not even the closest friends of Crazy J, including, of course, Adrian Kincaid, who's was with us for a long time, was of course a part of that Hunter Club, was a good friend of Crazy J. We've been in contact with Kincaid. He said he hasn't even heard anything from Crazy J since that day.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, what is going on with Crazy J? No one saw what happened. I mean, no one even saw him leave that locker room. What is happening?
Nobody knows what's happening. Indeed, and there's cameras outside of that hallway. So if he was to leave, he should have been able to leave through that hallway, but nobody, not even the cameras even saw him. No, there's just something crazy going on with that Crazy J moment there. But Tyson Kidd taking back control of this action here. Kevin King making sure that it doesn't happen for too long.
No, look at that. Just a set up face buster there. Well, Tyson Kidd has been taking the fight to Austin Woodward. He's had his moments, but Woodward has had most of the control.
Yeah, of course. You guys do got to remember, though, one other thing about Crazy J, he did win that title opportunity, that unique opportunity off DM West. He can go after any title anytime he wants, including Kevin King's World Heavyweight Championship.
Yes, that'd be interesting to see, what happens in that circumstance of what's going to happen. I mean, where is he? When will he cash in that opportunity if we ever do find him?
Yeah, if we ever do find him. But now Austin Woodward looking to continue here on Tyson. Double axe handle taking him down.
Tyson Kidd, what is he thinking?
Tyson Kidd maybe thinking of going high flying. This is what's made him famous before in the Indies. Can he do it again here in Raw? No, Woodward taking him down. No, suicide dive from Kidd.
No, none there. Austin Woodward just punched him with so much force that could have knocked Tyson Kidd out.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the force of really Tyson Kidd. He was looking to go high flying, but flying right into a forearm there of Austin Woodward.
He just got leveled with that punch into the face, and Tyson Kidd has barely moved. This could be it.
This could be it indeed. 2, 3, and it is a big win for Austin Woodward and the Dark Kingdom here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was that punch that just knocks Tyson Kidd out. But Austin Woodward just thought he'd definitely close in the victory. And well, Austin Woodward is your winner.
Yeah, Austin Woodward is our winner here. And like I said, that big, really just denial there really helped really seize that victory there. And Tyson Kidd was no more. Oh no. Danny Six is here attacking Austin Woodward. But Kevin King protecting Austin Woodward here.
Oh boy. Well, Kevin Kidd ain't gonna take too long.
But oh no. And there's the client of Danny Six, Black Mantis. Does he have more dark power than even Kevin King?
Oh, it seems like it. What in the world is going on here?
Was able to use the darkness and take out Kevin King from behind. Well, with all of that being said, we're going to move on to a big hardcore championship match as Nova 6 will be going against Jamie Weefel. And well, coming out as a member of the Wolfpack, Nova 6.
Yeah, here is Nova 6. What a well opportunity he has here. What a matchup. And well, just look at the size of Nova 6 here.
Yeah, just look at the size of Nova 6. This big Indian here. Really the only Indian of this giant wolf family here that's really taken over GWF Raw ever since SmackDown and NXT and Warzone all left GWF. I mean, the Wolfpack has been taken over. William tried to take the United Kingdom Championship off of Morgan Wolf, wasn't able to get it. Now Nova 6 Wolf will be trying to take the title off of Jamie Weefel. And well, Jamie Weefel, this man, he used to be known as a jobber, but ever since he really found this machismo about him, he's been picking up victories left and right. And of course, one of them being the the Hardcore Championship.
Yeah, that Hardcore Championship, and well, that's what Jamie Weefel has defended here. Can he keep a hold of it? As he well met his match in Nova 6 Wolf.
Yeah, can he even keep the championship here tonight? Of course, we saw Nova 6 Wolf in a huge battle last week against Dom. Some people would say that was match of the night. It was a huge match that Nova 6 Wolf was able to get the victory in. And well, you know what they say, the GM and the commissioner are always watching. Even though the commissioner wasn't in last week, again, not able to come in this week after that attack from Roman Reigns. Edgar was watching, and he saw what was happening in that match, and he said that he will be going against Jamie Weefel for the Hardcore title immediately.
Well, you know, great decision making here, and well, this is going to be, I think, it'll be a very brutal matchup. Has Jamie Weefel well really prepared for this matchup against Nova 6?
And well, the Hardcore title is on the line. Of course, the betting pool is up. What you guys be going for? Nova 6 Wolf, Jamie Weefel. And of course, DQ is on there, though it would be pretty silly to go for DQ in this one, as it is an Extreme Rules matchup.
Yeah, I don't know why the voting was putting like that, but oh well, we'll just deal with it.
But of course,
this is hardcore.
There is, of course, also the chance that both members cannot continue.
Yeah, that is that possibility if they both knock each other out, and just the referee has to call for it because neither can continue.
And of course, that is a very slim chance. I mean, if that does happen, the fans could get a very, very big payout there. But well, Jamie Weefel, our champion, well, just look at him. Ever since he found out machismo, just look at him. He just looks so confident in the corner. He doesn't even look like he's going to lose this Hardcore Championship here tonight. Of course, 24/7. He doesn't even have, even if he pins Nova 6 Wolf, he could get pinned immediately after by someone like Austin Woodward, who just had that match right beforehand.
Yeah, that can happen. You know, that is the rule of the Hardcore Championship. You know, that 24/7 rule. It could really come into effect. You know, you could win the Hardcore Championship, and then, you know, 10 seconds later, you've lost it.
Yeah. And well, William may have failed from the Wolfpack. Will Nova 6 able to get the first gold here of the Wolfpack? And well, Jamie gonna make sure he's gonna be able to keep his gold here tonight. Tim, who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be the big brute strength of Nova 6 Wolf, or will it be the machismo of Jamie Weefel that will conquer all?
Well, I have to go with Nova 6 this one. I don't think Jamie Weefel, you know, he's got a lot better. He's improved a hell of a lot since, formerly being a jobber. But, just look at the size of Nova 6, and I think he's your next hardcore champion.
We could be seeing it here indeed. But I say no matter what here, I think we're going to see one heck of a matchup here. If Nova 6 is involved, it is going to be one big match. And we could be seeing another match of the night, possible match of the year contender here.
Yeah, very well could be. But look at that from Nova 6 just shoving Lethal away.
Yeah, shoving him yet again. I mean, if Jamie Lethal wants to pick up the victory, he needs to use the toys. He needs to use his agility and really... I mean, with the size of Nova 6 and the size of Jamie Lethal, maybe even go in between his legs and take him out from behind.
Yeah, that'd be very smart. Jamie Lethal, I think what he needs to do is potentially use a hit run tactic like that.
Yeah, what if he went between the legs just there and been taking him down by the shoulders, had Nova 6 off balance and taking him down.
Yeah, that was very smart from Jamie Lethal there. It's like he somehow heard what you said before. You know what? That's a great idea.
Yeah, and now we're going to see the high-flying ability of Jamie Lethal. I thought he was going to hit that big elbow. No, it looks like he's going to think of something else here. No, a big elbow, but from the standing position was Nova and well. I will say that took a lot more high-flying ability from Jamie Lethal, just the height of Nova 6.
Yeah, he had to chub quite, a high and distance just to hit Nova 6. Because just look at the size difference. It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous here, and well, we're going to see what the fans are saying here, and well, the fans are overwhelmingly behind Nova 6, well, 96.4% for Nova 6, 3.6 for Jamie Lethal. I mean, Jamie may have really won back the fans with this new machismo, this really new winning and really confident attitude, but not even they believe that he can beat the likes of Nova 6.
Yeah, that is what they're thinking, but you can't count out Jamie Lethal. This new attitude of his, this new confidence inside him, well, has really shown what he's capable of, and now he can get the job done.
Yeah, he can get the job done indeed. Well, Jamie telling him to get up. What is Jamie thinking? Oh my goodness, taking him down with that jumping clothesline there.
Oh, and there's Jamie Lethal thinking of grabbing the toys. Maybe not. He wants to continue the punishment onto Nova 6.
Yeah, and you saw Jamie, he went inside the ring as if it was going to start to count for a countout here. Then he realized he needed to get back out there and continue in Nova 6. There are no countouts in an Extreme Rules matchup.
It seems like quite the mistake there from Jamie Lethal, because now we see that Nova 6 is back in control of this, and he's just looking to brutalize Jamie Lethal here.
Yeah, and that was the problem from Jamie Lethal. He let Nova 6 breathe and really refine himself here, and well, when a man like him really recollect himself here, it's not going to end out well for you. And now going right in front of the fans here and busting right against the barricade.
Oh, Jamie Lethal's in a hell of a lot of trouble. He's taking a lot of damage here. And oh, but look at that, fighting out of that.
Yeah, able to fight out of it, really clapping on the ears to make him really disoriented. And again, going as if there's a count out here. Maybe he was thinking high flying, changing his mind. Oh, no way, he's telling him to get out. Could we be seeing that running clothesline from him again? He's setting back up. He's going to get a wrong run here. There he goes. He gets it on him.
Yeah, I don't know if he got all of it, but he got enough of that clothesline. And Nova 6 Wolf is, well, still down.
Yeah, Nova 6 is still down. Oh, but wait. Jamie looking for a toy under, grabbing a ladder. Could we be seeing Jamie jumping off of a ladder here onto Nova?
Yeah, we could. I mean, this ain't a ladder match, but that ladder is still very useful. As we're seeing here being used as a weapon.
Yeah, of course we could even be seeing, of course, him setting up that ladder in the ring, jumping off it and hitting that big elbow on a downed Nova 6. I mean, if you see that, I think that could be the end of Nova 6.
Yeah, it would have to be, just the more elevation you get, the harder you're going to come down. And the more damage that's going to be done.
Yeah, really taking control.
So look at this though, Jamie Lethal and Kev fighting back. It seems he's really had the number of Nova 6 here in these, well, moments here. But what is Jamie Lethal doing here?
I think he's thinking about what does he want to use next, but I think he may have waited too long there. Now a standing drop kick there by Nova 6. And that is that surprising agility that you see from Nova. I mean, you see a man of his size, of his stature, you think this man, he only knows how to punch and kick. But this man, he knows how to get up there and hit those big drop kicks, just like we saw there.
Yeah, he's got some surprising agility to him. He's also just a mean powerhouse and a mean brawler as well. I think a lot of people have been impressed by Nova 6.
Yeah, and there's a big DDT and both men taken out here.
Yeah, for that's all you could have made about. Maybe the referee could have stopped it there, but now into a cover here.
Yeah, going for it. 1, 2. New hardcore champion, no. And Nova 6 has to be thinking, what do I have to do? Does he need to hit a deep wolf to take out Jamie Weeple?
Yeah, maybe he does, but...
Oh, wait, spinning him up. Going for it. 1, 2, 3. No! I thought we had a new hardcore champion yet again.
Yeah, I thought the same thing, but no, Jamie Lethal kick it out there just in the nick of time.
Yeah, in the nick of time there. Now a leg drop by Nova. And continuing on him, here's Nova 6. But no, wait, a jawbuster here by Jamie. I mean, Nova 6, he's been in control for a lot of this match. I mean, just look at that vertical leap by Jamie to land that elbow on Nova 6.
Yeah, he had to get up very high. He had to jump. Yeah, really high. Now, look at this now. Nova 6 is being bloodied.
Yeah, he's been cut open. Jamie Weeple maybe picking up the elbow to end it all. Oh. Hits it. This could be it for Nova 6. Jamie going for the cover. 1, 2. No!
Oh my God, I've been shocked that Nova 6 Wolf kicked out there. But look at the blood on his face.
Wait, and then, whoa, Jamie, he was bouncing afterwards. I think he thought Nova was going to be getting up there a little bit sooner than he was. The effect's still taken on from that elbow more than he thought. But still, he was able to kick out at 2 there.
Yeah, he wasn't. Oh, look at this. It looks like maybe Nova Wolf was playing a bit of possum there. But it doesn't help him anyway.
Doesn't help him indeed. Nova 6 taking the charge yet again. Continuing on him, taking down the leg. Nova 6 now playing to the fans. I think he thinks this match is almost over. We may be seeing a deep wolf coming.
Yeah, we may be, but now looking for the cover here.
2. No! Not able to get it. And really, this is just the pure power of India here trying to take out Jamie Weeple, but Jamie able to fight out of it.
Look at this, Jamie Lethal taking over Vincent Korn, but look at this, Devil yet again fighting back.
Yeah, and a fireman's carry by Nova 6, looking to continue here, taking on the shoulder there of Jamie Weeple, and that's the shoulder that he uses to hit that big elbow. If he really continues on that shoulder, Jamie might be causing more pain to himself on a broken shoulder. But look at that, a fireman's carry from Jamie Weeple.
Yeah, it looks, oh my God, no.
Oh no, a pile driver picking up the likes of Nova 6. But Jamie still not done.
No, he's not done yet, still continuing on the punishment here. But oh, look at this. Nova Wolf, well, Nova 6 Wolf could have just been made angry there.
Then looking to continue on him here, taking out the leg, and the leg that he's using to pick up for the cover. No, only a 2 count.
Just a 2 there. Well, Nova 6 though, he looks like he's just closing closer and closer to victory, but then Jamie Lethal again fighting back. Oh, he's going up top. Is he thinking of another elbow?
Yeah, maybe thinking of Oh, he's got him up though and dropping the double axe handle.
Yeah, double axe handle, but that barely affected Nova 6 Wolf there, but still Jamie Lethal, he isn't letting up.
Yeah, only a 2 count there, and the fans are on their feet. They cannot believe it is not over yet. Jamie Lethal has to think of something else to do here. Now maybe thinking of the finishing elbow. Here he has Nova 6 where he wants him. Now he drops on the double knees.
Yeah, and again, Nova Wolf managed to come back.
Oh, wait. Oh, not able to hit it there. And he was trying to go for a finish there. Was Nova 6.
Yeah, he certainly was. But Jamie Lethal just has ways to just continuously fight back.
What, 1, 2, 3, and 1. It looks like the blood may have finally caught up on Nova 6, and a huge victory from Jamie Lethal. One heck of a match, and still our hardcore champion is Jamie Lethal.
Yeah, a huge victory for Jamie Lethal here tonight. I think just that knee into the face, well, it knocked out Nova Wolf. He just took too much damage to the head, and Jamie Lethal still hardcore champion.
And, well, only 3.6 went behind Jamie Lethal, and, well, it really paid off for them. But, guys, of course, do not forget to check out our United Kingdom tournament. Match 2 was put up last night. Will Ospreay versus Mark Angel is personally one of my favorite matches of the tournament. These two cruiserweights really go at it.
It was an absolutely phenomenal matchup.
And, well, we'll be continuing on here as Enzo Amore will be going against Luke. They are already making their way down to the ring. No entrances here. We saw it all last week. We're going to be going right into the matchup. And Tim, who are you going to go for here?
No. I think I might have to go with Luke here. You know, last week didn't fare well for Butch against Cass, but for this week it's going to be a whole different ball game.
Yeah, I mean, we can only hope for the likes of Enzo and Big Cass here. I mean, or really, I should say, only hope for the Keyway Justice. I mean, like I said, Butch wasn't able to get a big win over Big Cass. Now, Luke needs to do something here against Enzo, but, you know, can't put anything behind Enzo here. He's really just a wiry one. He can really find his way around you and really get a big victory here. Let's see if he might be able to outsmart Luke here.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, Enzo could be a bit of a wild card in that ring. You know, he could really throw off his opponent with what he can do. And that's what he may, you know, need to do to defeat Luke here.
Yeah, well, one thing I was surprised about last week was really the silence of the outside. I mean, we have 4 people on the outside. We got Big Cass, we got Carmelo, we got Travis Kevin, and now we got Butch out there on the outside. I mean, last week it was no replaced with Luke and Enzo. I was really with Enzo on the sidelines. I was surprised by really the silence of the outside last week.
Yeah, I was very surprised too, but will we see a change this week as well? Enzo Amore is caught in a precarious predicament as a camel clutch is locked in.
Yeah, had it locked in, but Enzo was able to fight his way out of it.
Yeah, he managed to slip out of that. Now he's back in control, taking the fight to Luke here.
Yeah, taking the fight and dropping down the big foot there was Luke onto Enzo there. And was going for the big kick there. Enzo wasn't able to get it. Now going to toss him against the ropes here. And well, the fans are getting behind these guys here as they're going, how you doing?
Yeah, that's, and I mean, one thing I'm glad about is that we didn't have to put up with Enzo and Cass's stupid mic work.
Of course, the mic didn't get cut there, but now we can continue on him. Double underhook, has him up, takes him down. And look, if you saw the way that the head race snapped there on Enzo, I mean, you saw Carmella's face on the outside. She was absolutely in shock.
Yeah, she was, but Enzo somehow kicked out that A double underhook pole driver.
And oh, what is Luke thinking of here? What dark thoughts does he have in his mind? I mean, to see the way that he was at the turnbuckle there, now going after Enzo.
Yeah, Enzo's a lot of trouble. I mean, he was able to kick out that double underhook pile driver, but oh, now he is fighting back. It seems he has found, well, that second gear to come back.
Yeah, we'll take Enzo wants to take the match to the outside. Yes, he will. Well, I would say you guys about what the odds are here. 66.7 for Enzo, 23.8 for Luke, 9.5 on the DQ here. And well, fans are really behind Enzo here. I mean, Enzo and Big Cass, I know you may not be a big fan of them, but the fans absolutely love these guys when they make their way down to the ring and when they pronounce their enemies soft. The fans just dig it up.
Yeah, they do. But, well, now Luke's getting back into this fight, and Enzo's yet to get back in trouble. Look at that. He dodges it into a bulldog.
Yeah, into a bulldog as Big Match John counts on here.
Yeah, I mean, could we be seeing that double counter here? I mean, there is a lot of bad blood between, these two teams. It's all into the ring post.
Yeah, well, 9.5, the fans would be correct if it does end a double count out here. But no, Enzo not going to allow that to happen, as he was really, even though he was on the side of Kiwi Justice, had most of that control there on the outside.
Yeah, he did. He didn't let, Kevin or Butch distract him. He's kept on the offense.
Yeah, really continuing on him here is Butch and, Luke here on the outside. And look at this, looking around, continuing on the neck of Enzo.
Yeah, I mean, just continuing on that era. I mean, that double underhook pile driver is vicious. Oh, look at this. The Northern Lights into the cover here. Wait,
whoa, no.
Oh,
he is not done. And that is all power from Luke there.
Yeah, how he's able to do that, I don't know. That was some serious strength there. But Enzo now, it looked like he was going for the cutter there. But Luke managed to dodge him.
Yeah, and has him up. No, wait. Able to stop him there and taking him down.
And Enzo has taken a lot of punishment here. But he just seems to be able to continuously fight back.
Yeah, able to fight back there. Enzo looking to continue and dropping down there as if he's the size of Big Cass there.
I don't know how effective that's going to be, but look at that. Just a huge shot into the face there.
Oh.
And now he's dancing like a goofball, stupid idiot.
Well, the fans are definitely getting behind him there, saying, how you doing? Again, these fans have been absolutely well behind Enzo here in this matchup.
Yeah, they have him. Well, Luke is in some serious trouble. Could Enzo be, coming in on the win here? Could it be just one move away?
Yeah, looking to continue on him here. And a big DDT.
And Luke looks out of it. This could be it. The cover hook of the leg.
1, 2, 3, and Enzo sneaking up one there for our victory. And that's another victory over Kiwi Justice.
Well, things are not looking good for Kiwi Justice. As 2 weeks in a row now, they pick up losses in singles competition.
Yeah, and I'm being told that next week we will be seeing Enzo and Big Cass against Kiwi Justice. And they've been able to really gain all the momentum on singles, but can they do it again in tag?
Yeah, we'll see if they can get it done in tag. That may be where Kiwi Justice finally gets the momentum in their way.
And as I was just talking about tag matches, we're going to go into another one here as the Hype Bros will be going against the Iconic Believers.
There's some great tag team action here. Well, 2 great tag teams about to go at it.
And just like it says, these guys stay hyped. These guys, one man's a raver and this one man is just a ball of energy. These guys in the ring, these guys have been absolutely impressive inside the ring.
Yeah, they really have the Hype Pros, They're just so energetic in that ring. We can really take it to their opponents.
Yeah, I mean, when this team first started, not a lot of people really had much hopes for them when they first started, but once they got into the ring, once they really proved themselves, everybody's been getting behind them, and they've been really showing it off here. And just look at Mojo Riley. Look at the energy off this guy, and I feel bad for Nathan Rave. He's got to somehow control that man.
Yeah, he somehow has to try to control it, but I don't know if you really can control Mojo Riley.
I think he just tells him, if you play well and you just save that energy for when inside the ring, we'll rave later after the show, of course, at their after party whenever they win. Well, Tim, have you ever been invited to one of their after parties?
No, I haven't, and I can't figure out why I haven't.
Well, of course, they say they only invite the best people, the best dancers, and the best partiers around. I've been invited. I don't know why you have been invited, but well, I wonder if these guys have been invited, though. The iconic Believers.
Well, I have been to Iconic Believers concerts before, and they are a blast. Well, here they are.
Here they are, indeed. Just Believe and Blake Silva. One man's iconic, one man's a believer. They are the iconic Believers making their way down. And, of course, they were able to pick up a huge victory a few weeks ago against the Elite. And can they continue such success here this week against the Hype Bros?
Yeah, can they focus it? I'm now getting a message saying, what do you mean concerts? Just Believe was just ripping off. No, he wasn't. He clearly was the man of the music.
Well, I mean, Tim, I don't know if you figured it out, but that is, of course, the nephew of Jess Jarrett.
Yeah, so he was the real music man.
Well, let's see. That's going to be the case, indeed. Of course, I mean, I'm sure during his times that he was going out there as the Jess Jarrett. Of course, he was the mock Jess Jarrett that was being out here. Of course, the nephew of the real Jess Jarrett. If he's put together a few singles, I mean, I've heard him on some country radios.
Yeah, and Iconic Believers are great.
Well, Tim, I'm assuming that you're going to be going for the Iconic Believers here. You're not going to go for the people that aren't inviting you to their raves.
I am going to go with the Iconic Believers as one. They are iconic, they are believers, and I think they will get the victory.
Well, let's see if that is going to be the case indeed, as the Hype Bros are looking to try and continue here against them. The Iconic Believers and Blake Silva looking to really take control of this matchup here. And look at us dropping on the big elbow.
Oh, a huge elbow there. And now Just Believe's going to be brought into this matchup.
You know, one of the fans saying that you weren't invited to the after party because you're just not cool enough, Tim.
Well, that is clearly untrue, stupid idiot. You've just made my list.
Oh, wait, you got a list?
Yeah, I have a list, and that stupid idiot just made it.
Well, snap. I mean, I heard one of our fans have a menu.
Well, they're a stupid idiot as well.
Are you going to put the menu maker on to the list?
You know what? I'm doing that right now, along with the Hype Pros.
Yeah, well, let's see if the Hype Bros will be able to prove you wrong here. Now, I want to ask you, Tim, if the Hype Bros pick up a victory, will they be able to make it off the list?
No. Unless they invite me to one of their raves.
No, I mean, they only invite the best people around. But we'll see if we can get invited one day.
I'm a king of commentary. They should invite me all the time.
Well, of course, they only have those after victories, so let's see if they will be having one here tonight. Will they have an after party? And there we go. There's the big run into the turnbuckle there by Mojo Riley, and now a continuation here by Nathan Raven. Look at this great tag team action here by the Hypers here. Quick tags here, really taking control of Just Believe here. Now going for a cover. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count.
Just a 2 count there. Just Believe still has plenty of fight in him, but well, Nathan Raven is really taking the fight to him.
Yeah, really taking the fight to him. Of course, you guys did not want to forget about our main event coming up It is Destiny Diamond going against Alexa Bliss. Destiny Diamond picking up the #1 contendership last week in that big, I believe it was a fatal 4-way last week.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it was a big fatal 4-way if I can. Well, if memory serves me correctly, and yeah, Destiny Diamond has a huge opportunity here tonight. Can she become one of the women's champion?
Yeah, but look at that power of Blake Silva just lifting up Nathan Raven, taking him down now, going for a cover. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count.
Well, just a 2 count there. Nathan Raven still has fight in him. But well, we could be coming towards the closing stage stages of this matchup. Which team will prevail, though?
Yeah, which team will prevail? And well, look at Blake Silva going for the high flying. Wasn't able to get it. I'm going to quickly go to the polls here. 83.5 for the Hype Bros. 16.5 for Iconic Believers. Nathan Rave taking out Blake Silva. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count and a very smaller percentage of 0. Going for DQ here. Thinking that this match will end. And an icebreaker.
Good lord. What an icebreaker there. That could be it.
Oh, I thought we may have broken our ice in a way to an after party, but we didn't get it there. Nathan looks like he was trying to go for a high flying move there. He was really trying to measure it up, realized he wasn't able to get it. So now going to go for attack here. Doesn't get it. And now lifting him up, taking him down.
Good lord, what a set out power bomb there. And well, could be the closing moments here.
And we may be seeing an iconic cutter.
The iconic cutter, and Nathan Rave looks out of it. But I think Mojo Rawley's going to get there. Yes, he will.
Yeah, Mojo Rawley is right there for it. Well, let's see what is going to happen here. Blake Silva looking to continue against Nathan Rave. But no, Nathan able to fight back here. And taking him to the center. Double underhook into the cover. What a bridge. And no, only a 2 count there. But it looks like Nathan Rave is already celebrating.
I think he thought he won there, but no, he hasn't.
And we're continuing the celebration.
You haven't won the match. It's still going. I think he's realized it now.
Yeah, I think he realized the music isn't playing. Mojo told him, hey, get back in there.
Yeah, well, Nathan Rave is in control here. Can he keep that control?
Can he keep the control here? Now continuing on, maybe could we see a second icebreaker? Taking him down. 1, 2, 3, and we are going to have ourselves an after party.
Yeah, well, I better be invited this time, or they continually be on the list.
Wait. I'm getting a message here. Oh, I got my Evite.
Wait, can I see that?
It's right here.
Right, where's the delete button?
Oh, no, I'm taking it back.
Let me delete it. Delete.
No, there is no deletion here. Well, the after party is going to be in full effect here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I cannot wait. And well, now we got our main event of the evening. The match everyone's been waiting for ever since it was announced at the beginning of Raw last week. Destiny Diamond will be going against Alexa Bliss.
Well, this is a huge opportunity for Destiny Diamond here. Can she become, well, the women's champion, or can Alexa keep a hold of it?
Yeah, let's see what is going to happen here. Coming out first, she is the challenger, Destiny Diamond.
Yeah, there is Destiny Diamond, you know, you can see, well, just very confident. Well, that's what you've got to have. She truly believes in her mind that she will be the women's champion. Well, after this huge main event, I mean, what a huge opportunity for Destiny Diamond. Not only has she got a title match here, but she's also in the main event.
The main event of Raw, and this is the first ever women's Raw main event. And well, after a match earlier with the Hardcore Championship, they have a lot to follow up. Let's see if they can do it here tonight.
Yeah, can it happen? Well, Desi Thomas get just another championship to our already, impressive list.
And well, diamonds are forever, Tim. And let's see, are we going to be seeing some new diamonds on the Raw Women's Championship?
Yeah, could we or can Alexa Bliss, well, just continue on her impressive run as champion?
And well, coming out next, she is the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. Well,
yeah, there is the Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. And well, what a main event this is going to be.
Yeah, what a main event this is going to be indeed. The woman in full action here tonight. Destiny Diamond, Alexa Bliss, and let's see who is the better woman. Will we be seeing a new Raw Women's Champion after Raw here tonight at the after party, of course?
Yeah, could there be a new Raw Women's Champion, or can Alexa Bliss, well, continue on her reign as champion? Continue what's been an impressive championship reign.
An impressive championship reign has been so far. Of course, only the second ever Raw Women's Champion taking the title off of Alexia Calcote after when Trish retired from the wrestling business. She was hoping for Alexia to really lead the women into a new era, and she did do it. But now Alexa Bliss reading into her own era, the era of Bliss.
Yep, the era of Bliss can continue tonight after this huge main event, and we'll be in the new era. We'll be in the era of Diamonds Are Forever.
Yeah, well, let's see what it's gonna be the case here. And then, well, we're gonna get this match underway. Tim, who are you gonna go for here?
No, I think I may just have to go with Alexa Bliss. She's been very impressive as women's champion. I think that championship reign will continue, and will continue just as impressive as it has been.
And well, let's see, is this match gonna end with a diamond cutter, or are we gonna see a twisted Bliss here? As we look at Destiny Diamond really continuing here on Alexa Bliss, dropping down those big elbows.
Yeah, just be vicious with those elbows. And now Destiny Diamond thinking of some high flying here. Oh, what a shoulder tackle from the middle rope.
Yeah, what a shoulder tackle there by Destiny Diamond, really taking control of the Raw Women's match here. And now Destiny Diamond looking to continue here. And wait, going after the leg, but no, Alexa Bliss taking her down.
Yeah, Alexa managed to take down Destiny Diamond here. I think what you're going to see in this matchup, it's a very back and forth contest. Both these women, would have scoured each other, done their homework, and really prepared for this matchup.
Yeah, let's see who really scouted it better. I mean, they knew a whole week in advance. They had all this time to get ready. I'm sure Alexa Bliss was watching that No One Contendership match very closely, knowing that one of those women were going to be going after her title next week. And once she figured out that it was Destiny Diamond, I'm sure she looked at every single match she's been in before, whether here or even back in the Indies, and she had her well scouted going into this matchup.
Yep, Destiny Diamond and Alexa Bliss would have both done that, and well, Destiny Diamond would have seen how Alexa won that championship, what tactics she used, and have looked for any weaknesses.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Is there any weaknesses to Alexa Bliss? I don't know if she's even had a loss here in singles action here on GWF. I mean, she's been relatively undefeated here, especially as champion.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And it's just going to have to see, was there anything that Destiny Diamond maybe saw that, well, those matchups to thought maybe I could exploit that better than the opponents. And well, Destiny Diamond dodged it out the way. Now she's back in control.
Yeah, back in control of this matchup. Destiny really looking to continue here against Alexa Bliss. There's the punch and there's the kick. What is she thinking of here? We may be thinking of a diamond sandwich. No, wasn't going to get there. Just loosen those long legs to really take on Alexa Bliss there. Going for a cover, only a 1 count.
Yeah, just a 1 count there. And well, Destiny Domino, she doesn't, lose focus, doesn't let that kick out, put her down. She just continues on.
And, well, the betting polls have closed. The fans, well, really, this is just absolutely shocking to me. 88.2% for Alexa Bliss. Now, you think the other 11.8 would be going for Destiny Diamond, but no. They think it's either going to be Bliss or DQ here. And, well, maybe the fans know it a little bit too well here, of course. I mean, Alexa Bliss, she knows every single way to try and retain that title. She could be thinking, I have champion's advantage. I can go for just really attacking the ref, using some toys, and keep my title no matter what.
Yeah, she could think that, and that is, Alexa Bliss down to a T. She's not exactly one to not use the dirty tactics and the dirty tricks and use any advantage possible. And yeah, if she gets DQ'd, she does lose the title.
Yeah, she gets to keep the title. Of course, the champion's advantage is in full effect here. But if I've seen DQ matches ending in the main events before, I doubt our GM Edgar would that really stand.
I don't think he would. I think that would make him very angry. Oh, what is Destiny Diamond thinking
wait.
here?
Going for it here. Walked in. Ring post-itis from Destiny Diamond.
Yeah, ring post-itis here, but would she get a test sample?
Well, I mean, it surely would still be affecting the knees. Come on.
Well, it'd be affecting the knees, but nothing else. Not like if you do it to a guy.
Well, I think those results may be inconclusive, but for Dr. Tom, of course. But now,
but look at this. Alexa Bliss is fired up.
Yeah, fired up. You know what she could be thinking of here? Count out victory.
Yeah, count out victory.
Oh, wait, no. Throwing her back in. I think Alexa Bliss wants to show that, really prove the people wrong here, that she can get a victory with a pinfall or a submission here inside the ring. Of course, you gotta remember, Alexa Bliss, she picked up the title thanks to Joe Disney restarting the match to a DQ victory.
Yeah, no, well, I think
it might have been even
a double count out, wasn't it?
Yeah, double count out, actually. Yeah, it was a double count out, but if Disney was not allowing that to end up going for a cover. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count. It was not allowing that to end. So I think Alexa Bliss knows, yes, she does have that champion's advantage, but she knows that it can easily be taken away from her at any moment.
Yes, certainly can, and well, Ed, Betty said Ed Carr's a more fair GM than Disney ever was, so he wouldn't let that happen to us. Oh, look at this for Alexa Bliss. I thought she'd been called there, but no, gets out of it. And then just a vicious slap.
Yeah, a vicious slap, and well, look at this. Look at that ability of Alexa Bliss. And well, one fan asking, is there a cure for ring post-itis? Dr. Tom is still at hard work trying to find a cure.
Yes, it's all, look at this.
Oh, wait, 1,
Destiny being
2. No. What's like, I don't even think that Diamond even kicked out of it. I think Bliss want to end this with a twisted Bliss. She doesn't want to end with a roll up. No, she doesn't go for it. She goes for the giant, big girl senton.
Yeah, I don't know if she thought she could get the distance on Twisted Bliss. She could get the height, but she knew she could get the height on, a little girl senton.
Yeah, well, looking to continue. Destiny Diamond able to take advantage. Maybe she did go for Twisted Bliss. This would have been over, but no, she didn't. And now going after the leg, trying to take her out. Doesn't do it there. Destiny looking to continue, taking her down.
With that famous there. Destiny could be closing in on the victory. She looks very close. Look at these punches.
Yeah, no. And then the discus clothesline there. by Destiny. And look at Alexa Bliss. Her eyes are wide open, and she looks absolutely knocked out.
Yeah, she does, but look at that, though. She kicks out after that. And what does Destiny Diamond gotta do? She could be well one with weapons. So can Alexa.
No. You know, I think that was pure champion's instinct there, but now nothing can stop her. Here, go for a diamond cutter. No!
Alexa.
Oh, wait, that heart attack, I've seen it before.
Oh, God.
We've seen it from Mexican
happened.
Kelsey. Alexa Bliss doesn't care, though.
No, she doesn't. And Alexa, she could be closing in now. And, oh, God.
And Big Man Sean, he's seen it before. Mexican Kelsey, he was trying to check on Destiny Diamond. But now the double knees there. This could be it for Destiny.
Well,
1, 2, 3. And Destiny just couldn't continue. And
look at that.
Alexa Bliss laughing at Destiny Diamond.
Well, I mean, we need to get some medical attention for Destiny Diamond here. That looked really bad.
Yeah, and well, you may not be able to see it here, but already Destiny Diamond being stretchered away here, taken to the back to look at medical officials. I'm sure Dr. Tom will be there to take a close look at Destiny Diamond after what just happened.
Yeah, I mean, that was hard to watch at the end. Alexa just did not, well, care at all about what had happened.
If anything,
she
laughed.
Yeah, she even laughed. You know, a lot of people say Alexa is just pure evil.
Well, I don't think anyone believed until just then. A huge main event, a huge victory for Alexa Bliss. Tim, say goodbye to the fans.
Oh, goodbye, fans.
And well, guys, I'm of course the main commentator, Marky Marks, and well, I encourage you guys to go on Twitter and use the hashtag #WhereIsCrazyJ because nobody knows. Well, I'm of course the main commentator, Marky Marks, and I will see you guys next week.